Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to present an associate editor of American Opinion, one of the most distinguished men of letters in America, certainly including Boston. I think Boston is included in America these days, who is fond of calling up to report that this is Associate Editor X, and I have a word from informed inside sources that has been absolutely confirmed that Shakespeare was written by the Earl of Gloucester. He has never said it was the Earl of Gloucester. He maintains that it was someone else, but Gloucester seems to me to be close enough. This gentleman is one of America's foremost constitutional authorities. He holds an LLB cum laude from Harvard Law School and an LLD from Tufts. In 1912, he was admitted to the Massachusetts Bar and since has been in general practice in Boston, member of the firm of Powers and Hall since 1916. He has been general counsel and director for New England Telephone and Telegraph Company, has been a director of the New England Electric System. He has been trustee and treasurer of the Theodore Edson Parker Foundation, trustee of the New England Deaconess Hospital, and trustee and treasurer of the Thoracic Foundation. He is author of Sacco Vanzetti, The Murder and the Myth, and numerous articles of political and historical importance. Ladies and gentlemen, for a word of welcome from that consummate Bostonian, Mr. Robert H. Montgomery.
The instructions from our moderator to each of us at the table that we were to be witty, brilliant, and brief. By special dispensation, I am required only to be brief. That is not because I might fall down on the other two, because, like Falstaff, I am not only witty myself, but the cause of wit in others. Chief among them, Scott himself. The part that I take at these rallies each year, when I'm called to speak, is a welcome to Boston. When we started, I was very proud of Boston because we had not yet felt the full impact of the fiscal idiocies and the constitutional encroachments that have made us a trouble spot almost equal to those caused by the great flooding of a few days ago. We are still here and not underwater, but this is not the Boston of the old days when we were a great, busy, rich, patriotic citizen, fully aware of the American tradition and doing our best to preserve the ideals and the principles of our forefathers. In 1909, when I first came to Boston, William Graham Sumner, the great apostle, one of the great apostles of common sense, whose wise rations of that scarce item are embodied in the Forgotten Man's Almanac, day by day. It's worth reading every morning. In 1909, Sumner said, as he was nearing his deathbed, "I have seen the best period of American history." The generations to come will see war and social calamity. I am glad that I do not have to live through them. My adult years and the adult years of most of you have lived through that, and let us hope that we will not have to say that we lived through the worst period of American history. And this gathering of us here to uphold the traditions and by wit and wisdom is one of the things that may help us turn the tide, turn back before the tide is too far out and return is impossible.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Thank you.